Hi, and welcome to a brief beginner's tutorial for the web tool Annotate. Annotate is a note-taking and information-gathering web space that you can personalize, use to gather notes, photos, documents, and links for projects or for personal use. We all know that keeping files organized for research projects can be difficult and time-consuming. Using a tool like Annotate can make the process a lot more efficient, allowing you to keep all your information in one spot. We'll take a look at Annotate and how it can be used in just a moment. Creating a personal learning environment is an important part of a 21st century educational experience. Using a web space like Annotate can be a vital part of creating and maintaining your own PLE. Because you can add group members to a workspace, Annotate would be a great way to encourage group work on projects during a course. Members can collaborate, comment on each other's ideas, and even chat within the Annotate space. For example, if I were teaching a course about plant propagation, which is a favorite hobby of mine, I might utilize this tool. So let me show you a little bit about how Annotate works. So the site, easily enough, is simply annotate.co. So the first thing you want to do is, of course, set up your account, and once you've set that up, you'll just sign in to Annotate. And the initial step of setting up is going to be to add a workspace. So from the home screen, click on Add Workspace. Then you want to choose a name for your workspace. And you don't have to put a description. You can if you want to make it more helpful for someone to sign on and find your project, but really you just have to put a name. Then you're going to create the workspace. So you can obviously add other workspaces for other projects, but we'll just work with this one. So this is a sample document that's been put up. I'm going to go ahead and delete this one so I can show you how to add your own. So under File Actions, we're going to delete. So you can now add documents to your workspace. You can drag and drop if you have something on your desktop that you want to add. They'll just upload automatically if you drag them into this white space here, but I'm going to use the Upload File tool. So you're going to click here on Upload File, and then I'm going to navigate to the folder where I have the files for this project. And I'm going to go ahead and select all of them and click Open, and you can see that they are uploading into the workspace. So once they're all uploaded, you're going to close that. And Annotate does support over 100 different file types, so there's a lot of flexibility with what you can upload here. So we're going to look at making an actual annotation. So from your Documents page, click on the document that you want to annotate, or you can click on the preview that's over here. So the default annotation option is just text selection. So you can just highlight text to annotate it. I'll show you how to do that. So you can simply select it, and now you've got your spot for annotating. You can make comments. It's a really powerful note tool. So you can put your notes, please note this important item, and you're going to save it. And so now you can see over here that you've got your annotation about this particular item, and that these notes can be compiled as many things as you want to say. If you want to do another one here, you can say to your team member, please follow up on this, and save it. And again, that's going to pop up over here. There are lots of other tools that you can use with annotating. Let's go back to our files. And for example, if we want to take a look at this photo here, it's kind of fuzzy because the resolution is not high, but there's actually a freehand drawing tool that you can use. Probably would be easier on an iPad with a pencil, but you can use the mouse to say, this is great. It's really hard to write with the mouse, but you get the point. And that also opens up the note-taking box, so you can say, I found this very inspiring. Help if I could spell. And save. So you've got your note here, but you've also got the actual screen annotation that you added. There are lots of different ways that you can highlight items using the annotation tools. You can add bookmarks. You can search through the notes that you've made. If we go back to our view here, you can see on the documents the annotations, and then here you can see the number of notes that are added to each one. So you can actually view the notes, and you see it's got my little scribble here. You can look at each one of the notes. You can reply to it here in this view, which is really helpful for, like I said, a group project. As an admin of your own page, you can add users. And then you can invite people to share this workspace with you. There's a chat that can be used within the group. You actually have to have users added to be able to use the chat, but there's a chat box that will pop up once you have other users, and they can actually discuss projects while they're in the project. So this is just a really great place that you could collect links, you could collaborate on projects. This is a PDF that I found that has multiple pages. You can, you can highlight, you can type in, can someone follow up on this question mark. And so anyway, just to demonstrate that there are so many different ways that you can use these tools. And again, all the notes are compiled in one spot. So I just found this to be really interesting and helpful. You can export these notes to a PDF, you can print them, you can save them. So it's just a great place, and I hope to be able to use it a lot more often. So I hope that this has been a helpful introduction to Annotate. I'm really excited to use this tool with future projects. I'm going to create a workspace just for fun ideas, maybe some more plant ideas that I want to explore. So good luck and happy annotating.